Alright, what's up guys? So today if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the screen. I typically film on my GoPro, but I recently got a new phone and it's a lot easier if I just film on here. So if I'm looking that way, that's why, because I'm filming on the phone now. So a lot of you know 2 weeks ago, I made a video talking about how I ended up growing my account to like 20-something thousand followers, my TikTok account, and when I was showing this quick release sliding mitt that I had designed, and since then I've been working on a working prototype of the actual thing. So today that's just where I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on and kind of the problems with it and any ideas for solutions to fix that. Okay, so starting from the beginning, this was the first prototype I started working on. The idea was to kind of copy the cardboard one, but just, make it this. So I ended up sewing this type of kind of guard, like barrier, so your fingers can't come up the top, because this one doesn't have that. You can see how my fingers come through here. And I ended up doing that before, and I didn't have any, nothing on the bottom. So that's why you can see like this is separate, which was bad. But also, I intended to use these ceramic magnets, and after I added them, it just wasn't strong enough. So I had to abandon the first one. Along with, I think it was this, was the bottom panel that went here, and I never finished the top, but this was the top panel, so it went like this. Yeah, and that was the first one. Secondly, I made this one. So this one currently is just, it's Velcro. You can see on the sides. That's not the original design. There's actually magnets in this part for a third panel. So you can see this sticks on like that. And yeah, after I made that one, I decided to scrap the idea of doing 3 panels, because when you slide I don't want the last panel to get caught on the ground and just disintegrate the whole thing. So I abandoned that idea. But the magnets are still here, and I switched to a 2-panel thing that has Velcro, which also isn't permanent, because I don't really like the idea of Velcro. I want to do something with magnets or some other type of mechanism. So I have the third one, which isn't finished. There's supposed to be a cuff right here and Velcro here, but you can see the sides are magnetic, which is cool, but also this one doesn't even work correctly. So you can see, typically I would toss it open, it falls apart. This would need to be permanently attached, which takes away the idea of doing one that can be worn on the right and the left hand. So, which, that's okay, but that was not the original design. Lastly, going back to this cardboard one, I'm working on a magnetic teeth kind of hybrid mechanism, where there's magnets in each side of these, I don't know if you can see, teeth, that it magnetically connects, but then the teeth don't allow it to be open this way, and then this side would be permanently attached. So far that's looking promising. The last idea, if that doesn't work, I either have to do the Velcro, or I have a test mechanism for kind of an elastic hook almost. So you can see it just goes like this and goes onto this other part, and this part would be fastened to the would be right here, and you would stretch this piece from connected to this around on here. I hook it on. That also should work, but also I don't really like. I mean, it's not gonna flop like this. It's probably gonna be a bit loose, so it's not that too much of a problem. But I just think that it's not as cool as some of the magnetic options that I was working with. So yeah, these are not that fun to make. Sewing, making, like, let's say this part is pretty simple. It's just you cut the foam, add this insert, spacer mesh, ballistic nylon, these are materials, and just sandwich them and do the seam across to make the shape. That's not that hard. But man, the way this has to, you see, it goes over. It's not just on this side. So from the front, you can see how it goes up this way and it turns. This are such a pain to sew. I preferably would not want to make any more of these. So hopefully I can convert this to the final prototype, because I do not want to make any more of these things. This one was even harder because it's 3 angles. It goes, this whole piece is one, and then it goes like this, and then it goes over. And I tried replicating that same thing with this, but it didn't work. That's why it looks so crappy, because I just added a piece to the bottom. But hopefully I can work that out. So yeah, that's just some of the updates on the prototypes and some issues that hopefully I can resolve, so I can make a functional product. Because yeah, as you have seen, a lot of people do want a product like this. And I mean, some of the feedback I've been getting, they didn't really like the Velcro one, because they were like, it's slowly turning into a regular sliding metals, which it's still, I have a video like comparing the speeds of putting this one on versus another one. This one's still a lot faster, but yeah, I mean, it's not exactly what they were first shown with the carbon one. So I'm trying to get as close to, or even better than how I first showed this one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Gotta keep working on that and keep you guys updated.